Hello and welcome to the heliosblog. My name is Helios. Today we're going to talk about the anger phase. It's a common complaint of men in the manosphere that we're angry. I would say that an analysis of the average person here does not imply that, but certainly there is a sizable quantity of men who are angry to learn the truth of the red pill. It's a bitter pill to swallow after all, and anger is not a surprising reaction. Let's explain why. Enjoying my content? Check out my blog at heliosblog.com. On YouTube, you can support me by liking and subscribing. I'm also on Spotify if you'd prefer a podcast. If you're interested in my books, The Strategist Guide to Seduction and Quotes to Live By, they're available on Amazon. In addition, you can follow me on Patreon at theheliosblog for exclusive content. On with the show. Learning the truth. Imagine living in your reality and suddenly discovering that nothing that you learned is as it seems. Imagine learning that in fact, many things that you've been taught are an elaborate ruse to keep you a slave. That utter shock and realization of the truth would jar anybody. Learning about women's true nature, hypergamy, alpha fox, beta box, control in relationships, etc., makes many men angry. It is the truth, and the truth often hurts, as we know. Seeing the truth everywhere. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. You begin to put the pieces together. You understand things like the following. 1. Why all your past relationships turned out so badly. 2. Why your parents and seemingly everyone else in marriages are miserable. 3. Why men look so despondent holding a woman's purse at the mall. 4. Why feminism exists. 5. Why white knights exist. 6. The mental prison keeping most men, including you, down. 7. Why long-term relationships are terrible, especially if they're monogamous. At that point, many men want to scream in rage. This is utterly normal. Being fooled for your whole life by people that love you will do that to a person. Getting angry about it. Men get angry. They rage, they complain, and they trash talk women. They berate them for having hurt them and for all the future men they will use and abuse. They rage at female nature and how hypergamy doesn't care about male happiness. They rage at how women can never love them how they desire and never will. They rage at the mental prison they were so foolish as to let themselves get caught up in. They rage at the alphas who are lucky enough or wise enough to understand female nature before them. They rage at how unfair life truly is. They rage at the amount of effort they have to put in to be a man worthy of anything and how much time they've lost. As the saying goes, the best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. The next best time is today. Rage is a reaction to the harshness of the real world they've just been plunged into. Justified feelings. Men are fully and truly justified in their anger. How would you feel if everything you thought was true, all the things that you thought would lead to your fundamental love and acceptance, were all a lie? It is an incredible moment in a man's life when he parts the veil of reality in this way. It's almost like taking a breath for the first time after having held it in forever. And the air is cold. Many men suffer greatly as a result of this knowledge, but it also allows for true freedom in the long run. They can finally run free. Use the anger to drive you to improve your life. Rather than continue to rage and despair at your current situation, use that anger to fuel your journey towards greatness. Most people do not and never will know the truth. You know now. Channel the rage you feel into greatness. Do all the things that the losers of the world feel are unimportant. Beat them. They deserve it. Take your revenge by becoming one of us. Become one of the greats. It is now in your grasp. The knowledge that you need in order to succeed is finally in your hands. Be careful. It's powerful. Women don't do it out of malice. Remember that women are not the way they are out of malice or evil. They're acting as evolution has made them. They are the natural selectors of the human race, whether we like it or not. Do not hate them for it. It is what will make you great. In struggle and pain lies greatness. Do not allow the unfairness of the world to bow your knees and bend your back. You are a powerful man who's made to bear the burdens of this world. Fight and be free. It's just a phase. When, with time, the anger will pass. The anger phase will likely last anywhere from a few months to a few years. Afterwards, you'll likely move into a depressive phase as you realize that nothing is happening to contradict those things that made you angry to read. Eventually, sadness will give way to the next phase. It will be a comfortable acceptance. Only when you've truly accepted the truths of the world can you be set free and become one of us. Amused mastery. With true acceptance of what the world is really like, you'll gain amused mastery. Amused mastery is the idea that you understand women and how the world works so well that it no longer hurts you. The tests of women now amuse you as you realize they're simply evolutionary games being played in front of you. You effortlessly swat these challenges to the side as you're now in full control of your life. You will truly feel as an apex man feels at this point, having reached the peak of your sexual existence. You'll finally feel as powerful as a woman does in her rockstar phase. You'll feel this way for the rest of your life. What women were given by birth, you will have earned through pain, sacrifice, hurt, and rejection. The kind of man you'll be at this phase in your life is unimaginable to you now. You'll laugh at the childishness of your actions now, once you've reached this point. Conclusion. Many men experience anger when they learn the truth of the world for the first time. Many people outside of the manosphere complain about the angry man of the red pill. What they don't understand is that it's simply a phase in the process of self-actualization. Anger is a necessary step in a man's growth as he reacts harshly to the lies and deceit that have plagued his life until that point. Do not despair if you are in this phase of your life. It will pass and give way to something far greater. Stay strong.